Well, we're not ready because we've got a fair bit to go, and that, I'm afraid, wasn't work. You know, we've had to improvise this morning. He's had a couple of nice canters, which sort of sets us back a little bit. That wasn't, you know, he would have done more under the right circumstances, but we've found a way of combating the elements for the day, which, as you can appreciate, when the conditions are like this, it's quite difficult. But that was good. He's enjoyed himself. But I mean, that is just literally, we've got to try and think of a way of doing a little bit. I hope to do a bit more tomorrow, and then you work the weekend. We decided to go to Sandown. We could have waited for Haydock. We could have waited to try and put ourselves in a line for a £1 million bonus. But it was a thought. Of course, it was. That's why they put those bonuses there, to make you think. But it wasn't the right road for me for this horse. You know, he wants treating a little bit with kid gloves, and look, we found him a nice race. He did what he had to do. He did it very well, and he was nicely tucked up in bed while they were having a slog at Haydock. And virtually only one horse completed the race, which was Bristol to Mai, and he was very impressive. But he does love soft ground, and a lot of the others can't cope with it, and I wouldn't have wanted Mike Bite in it either.
We know from last year at Kempton he was going really well. That would have been one of the performances of sort of the season if he completed. We know the track suits. You must be going there with his favourite. You must be going there with what, confidence, optimism?
Oh, only optimism. You're never going to be confident. I'm sort of hopeful. We've got to get there. We've got work to do. A lot of things happen. I mean, you know, you know, we don't need the weather we've combated today. It's just interfering. And it doesn't help. It just takes the routine out of its flow, and that's why we have to do what we were doing there. And you know, as far as he's concerned, he's a pretty clean-winded horse. He did a couple of bits of work. He had one proper bit of work on Saturday. I was thinking about a racecourse gallop. I don't think I am at the moment. I don't think he needs to be honest with you. Yeah, we need a clean run up and hope this weather breaks, and then we can come in sort of, I think, pretty well prepared. At home, you can do anything we like with him. There he is. He's never been up what we were doing this morning in the snow there. He's never, you know, he's doing that. He's leading the string and thinks he's having a lovely time. That's fine. Like that, he's an absolute joy. And he enjoys, you know, what we do at home he's of no problem whatsoever. Yeah, we all know there have been two blips. One was obviously at Kempton when he fell at the last. I don't think that's necessarily going to be, I'm rather hoping it will be an unrepeatable performance. What happened at Cheltenham, well, I think there's no doubt there he just quite likes a detour via the Guinness Bar, and we'll leave it at that. Bristol to Mai is obviously going to run, and I mean, for that reason, top notch. Will have to stay at home, I assume. I mean, he'll be left in the race only because he belongs to the same owners. And you can imagine it's absolutely pointless, them running a horse against a horse that's actually going for the second leg of £1 million bonus. I mean, it would look remarkably stupid if they beat the horse that's in line for it with one of their own. So I'd love to run top notch in the King George, and I'm sure he'll stay in there as first reserve for them if anything happened to go wrong with Bristol to Mai. But Bristol to Mai, look, he's been in great form all this season. He is a horse that loves soft ground, and he has that advantage. If it comes up very soft, we know it's going to be very much in his favour, whereas actually would be, you know, Mike Bite would like much better ground than that.
Subscribe to Members Club Ultimate and access unlimited video replays from all 86 racecourses in Britain and Ireland.